Hey y'all, hey, happy Tuesday night, friends. Y'all say hey when you hop on. Let me know you're here, and welcome everybody. I'm trying to get my ring light on because it decided to turn off. We got to turn it back on, and I got the wind blowing in the hair. Hey friends, y'all come on in, come on in. Okay, if you're new, comment hashtag newbie and let me know where you're watching from. If you're on the replay, comment hashtag replay and let me know that you are watching as well. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Okay, so now, y'all, my phone was acting cray-cray. The phone was acting crazy. Okay, let me see if I can get... There we go. There we go. Hey, friends. Hello, everybody. What are y'all up to? Hey, girl. Hey. Hey to the girl, to the hey. I got to turn this fan. It's... Good evening, everybody. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Good to see everybody. Hello. Hey, Trisha. Hey, Brenda and Sydney. Hey, Terry and Kim and Susie, Misty and Miss Lois and Debbie. Hello. Y'all come on in. Oh, y'all throw those hearts up. Maybe that'll wake the Facebook up. Throw them hearts up. Hello from Indiana. Hello. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Charisma. Okay, so y'all go ahead and sprinkle, grow the tribe, S-H-A-R-E. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Hello, friends. You didn't get a notification. Dang, Facebook. Did you find your AC remote? I did not. And the new one's supposed to be in tomorrow, I think. Yeah, the new one's supposed to be here tomorrow, and hopefully it works. Hey, Misty. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, y'all sprinkle, please. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Did you trim your hair? I did not. Not since I got my hair cut a couple of months ago. It got washed. Yes, y'all say hey to Mom, Trisha, and Mr. Randy. Hey, Linda Piper. Okay, I'm going to give a few more seconds for people to hop on, and then I'm going to show y'all the supplies that we're using. I'll show y'all the supplies we're using. I changed my paint colors up a little bit. I'm not using the blue, the new Waverly blue, but I am using the new Waverly sandstone. Yep, I am using the new Waverly sandstone. We're gonna use some greens for this one. Okay, so let me show y'all what we're working with. Hello, everybody. Hey, friends. Okay, so I have 2 5-gallon paint sticks. Y'all may need to get you a piece of paper and write this down. But I have 2 5-gallon paint sticks, and I cut them to 13.5 inches long. 13.5 inches long. Y'all, this fan is blowing the wrong way. Hello from Minnesota. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so 2 of those 13.5 inches long. And then I have 16 of the 5-gallon paint sticks. 8 inches long. 8 inches long on the, on 16 of them. Hello, friends. Okay, and then when I was at Walmart the other day, y'all, I love this. It's rosemary. It's rosemary. And then this one is called a Heather. This one's called Heather. They were $1.28 at Walmart, and they were with where the new fall picks are, is where I found these. Hey friends. Okay, so I'm gonna put those to the side. I'll also have some ribbon. And then
You on?
I
didn't get no notification.
I don't know. Somebody else said they didn't get a notification either.
I sent you a message and I get a reply. I thought you might have been passed out. I hear you.
No, I'd already gone live. I saw your message come in, but I couldn't reply to you because I was already live.
Okay, I'm just checking. I said you might have passed out. Is he?
Yeah, Mr. Randy had to come check on me because y'all, he didn't get a notification either. You haven't called me live in a while. Well, I'm so glad you're joining me tonight. Hello. Hey, my bestie. Hey, my bestie. Okay. All right. So, let's start putting this together. Let's start putting... Love you, my bestie. Love you. Love you, love you. Miss you. Y'all, did y'all see the wildfires that's going on in Texas right now? Oh, my goodness. Y'all. That's so scary. You just got home from a 2-day vacay, sitting by a pool. Girl, I know you had a nice relaxing time. You were scrolling and found me. Well, I'm glad you found me. Glad all of y'all found me. Okay, so I'm gonna use I'm gonna stain all of this. And I'm going to use the Apple Barrel Burnt Umber, and I'm going to water it down. I'm going to water it down. Hey, girl. Hey. Hello, everybody. Okay, y'all throw them hearts up. Wake the Facebook up. Wake the Facebook up. Okay, don't use the flavored water. Been there, done that. Let me get me a stir stick. Hey, friends. Hello. Y'all gonna really like this one. Listen, and y'all can use, you can use the regular 1 gallon paint sticks, because I think they're 12 inches long, and they would work. And then you can also use the paint sticks, that goes across. What does that mean? Wait, what? You got notified? Good deal. No, I'm not close. I'm in Louisiana, and the fires are like in, they're right below Fort Worth, Texas, is where the fires are. Dad is doing good. Dad is doing real good. They're just trying to stay out of the heat because it's so darn hot, y'all. So darn hot. Okay. So I'm going to get to staining. I had to pull up your page. Oh, really, Mr. Randy? Dang, Facebook. Facebook's not even notifying the husband. What the heck? What the heck? Facebook just being rude. Okay, so I'm going to get to staining. And y'all tell me how your day was. Oh, also, listen. I talked to Kim Farmer last night to get an update on Miss Marie, and then Miss Marie sent me a message today to also give me an update. And she said to please keep her in your prayers. They're just trying to figure out how to fix some things that's going on with us. No notice either. Well, listen, y'all click the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner. And make sure that your notifications are set to see first, because Facebook has been turning those notifications off. So from time to time, y'all just got to keep checking. It's not anything that I even have any control over. I wish I did, but I don't. But y'all click those 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner, and just make sure those notifications are set to see first. And also, the more you interact with the video, commenting and throwing up the emojis also makes a huge difference, because that shows Facebook that you're interested in my page and my videos, and they're more likely to show it to you if you interact. So that might be a good hint for you also, to make sure you get notified. Hopefully that'll help. Doing all that. Blurring, it's blurring. Go out of the video and come back in and see if that helps. Hey, Shauna Tompkins. She cut me off. Poor Mr. Randy. Okay, I'm gonna wipe these back. Hey, Miss Shirley. Okay, so are y'all having a good week? I got my second booster shot yesterday, so took it easy today. Only effect so far is my arm was sore. Yeah, it does make your arm sore. I hear that's a common thing. I'm gonna keep going. You like the stain? Yeah, I was like, I haven't used that burnt umber lately, so I knew I wanted something that was a little bit darker than the Waverly Antique Wax. So I said, well, I'll just use that burnt umber. Oh, really? He still got it? Dang. Yes, Kim. I did talk to Miss Marie. Hey, Angie Stevens. I sure did. I told her that you gave me an update last night, and then she was just letting me know, the same thing that you let me know, that, they're still running some tests and trying to get some things straight. And I told all the friends to continue to have her in our prayers. I hate she's dealing with so much. It's, and y'all, she loves to craft and be sociable and all like that, and bless her heart, and there's some kind of medicine that they've had her on, and it makes her sick to her stomach, and bless her heart, she's just having a hard time. So we're gonna pray that they can get her straightened out, and that way she can get back to crafting and doing all the things. Have you been on lately? I was on last night, and then I was on Saturday. But I didn't craft Saturday. I just opened up some Happy Meal on Saturday, but I did craft, not last night, I crafted Sunday. I crafted Sunday night. I made that right there Sunday night. Move some of that out of the way so I can get my next few. I located a place to buy the Debbie's Design Diary. Oh, yay! Yes. What size? These are 8-inch. These are 8 inches long. Hello, Shelly from Nova Scotia. So who's already crafting Christmas? Who's crafting Christmas already? I ran to Hobby Lobby yesterday because I have a Christmas craft that I want to do this month, and I needed some ribbon. And so they had the ribbon on sale, and I picked out, like, I think it was 5 different kinds, but it was the ones that they sell by the yard. So I only needed like 1/4 of an inch of most of it, and then 1/2 inch of some of it. So, but I got that. And then there wasn't hardly any 4th of July stuff left. They had their spring stuff on sale for 66% off. So if you run a Hobby Lobby, be sure to check out the spring section. I think all of this heat burned up my creative brain. I have 0 inspiration. Well, girl, let me give you the inspirations, and you just take off from there. If you see something that I'm making that you want to make, you just go for it, girlfriend. So when you have a creative block, hopefully I make something that maybe you'll want to create. Angie Stevens, no craft yet, dealing with my dad and work. My goodness. Your spring is just 50% off? Really? I thought all Hobby Lobbies were the same. Interesting. Well, maybe yours will be at the 66% off next week. Maybe. I did find a picture that I had been eyeballing, and I think I ended up paying like $7 for it. But it's one that I really wanted, but you know me, I gotta wait for it to drop down in price before I spend money on home decor, since we can make all the things. Okay, let me wipe these down. Y'all, it is hot. I can't remember what Mr. Randy said the heat index was today. I think he said it was 109 here. But y'all, it's humid in Louisiana. So it's like, I know some of y'all don't have humidity. It's just, the humidity just adds to it. Okay, let me dry these. I'm freezing. Am I freezing for anybody else? Hey, Christine. Yeah, Dad's doing pretty good. You have horrible humidity? Yeah, because you're in the South too, Linda, aren't you? It's humid in New York. Hey, Miss Maggie. In Minnesota, it's hot. I'm good for y'all. Okay. I know I didn't see it freeze on my end. Okay, all right, Christmas, sounds good. So hot. In Utah, about 97. Dang. Well, just our temperatures are going to be over 100 degrees this week, and that's not including the heat index. That doesn't even include the heat index. Miserable. All right, so I need to stain the back side of these. You're 20 minutes from Canada and the humidity is nuts. Y'all, I just think it's just, the heat is just hotter this year. It's just hotter this year. And that's kind of what disturbs me some with it being so hot so early in the year. It gives the oceans time to heat up quicker, which usually intensifies hurricanes. So hopefully that doesn't mean that we're going to have some bad hurricanes this year. Okay. Put those there. right, and then let's do the back. I did the back of those. Trisha just posted a link to the VIP group. If you're not a member of the group, it's a free group. Be sure to click that link and request to join. And there you can post your creations as well as get inspired by what others has created. And y'all, I apologize. I still haven't gotten caught up on seeing everybody's beautiful creations that y'all have been making. I promise I will get caught up on that. This is the longest part right here, is getting all these stained. So I did a post yesterday. Did anybody order the new Waverly paints, or go to Walmart and see if y'all have the new Waverly paints? They had some of the other colors, but it was in the bigger bottles, and I don't really like buying the bigger bottles unless I see where I like the color. So I'd rather just pay the $1.67, and then if it's a color that I absolutely love, then and know that I'm going to use, then I will get the bigger bottle. But most times I just stick with the smaller bottles. But they only had the sandstone and the Midnight Sky in the small bottles. So that's all I ended up getting. Look, today it wasn't available. Dang. You're still recouping from your fall. Oh, Miss Patty. You have 3 of them. I like buying the small. Yeah. There's not very many big ones that I buy. Like, I always get the big plaster, because that's something that I use a lot of, is the plaster. And then, of course, the Waverly Antique Wax. I get the larger one of it. And then I have the Agave. I can't remember what other ones I have. Okay, 4 more. I'm going to have just enough stain. But y'all tell me if y'all get the pinks and that lighter color blue. Y'all let me know if you like it. Hey, Reese. You seen the Waverly colored Dusk? That's one of the ones that they only had in the large bottle, so I didn't get it. but I did get the darker blue, which is the Midnight Sky. I did get that one because they had it in the smaller bottle. But it did, that dust did look like a really pretty blue. Yeah, it sure did. Okay, let me get these white, and then I can go to the next step. I may do that Christmas one this week, since I have everything that I need for it. I may go ahead and do that this week. I need to put this where I won't spill it. All right. Okay, let me dry these. And then we can do the fun part, which is the actual colors. Now, I do have four different greens that I'm going to be using. And then I'll be using the plaster and then that new sandstone. Okay, let's see what y'all are saying. I grabbed the color in Pink Cloud yesterday. I haven't seen that one before. That's a new one, Janice. They have two new pinks, two new blues, and then the sandstone. I think it's just the 5 new colors they have, from what I've seen. Don't see our name very often from... Oh, I gotcha. What you making? I am making a farmhouse wall hanging. Farmhouse wall hanging. Yes, these are the 5-gallon paint sticks. I cut these 13.5 inches, and there's 2 of those, and then 16 of 8 inches. Oh, Shelly Joe here. Hey, Shelly Joe. Uh-oh, I missed one. Missed those. I missed 4. I don't know how I did that. All right, let me stain those real quick. Hello from Texas. Hello back from Louisiana. I can put those to the side and they can dry while I'm working on the back side of this. right, done. Put you over there and you can dry. All right, done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna glue the back side of the frame together, and I'll need 8 of these for that. So let me grab 8 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These would be my front ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And for this, I am going to use this thing right here that y'all tell me what it is every time. It's straight up and down, like here and here. And it keeps everything straight, and it's called a whatchamadoodle. It's called a whatchamadoodle. Y'all know. Okay, so the sticks are gonna be standing up, not laying down flat, but standing up. Square. Is that like squirrel? Yeah, these are 5-gallon paint sticks that I that I cut. The long ones is 13.5 inches, and then the short ones going across are 8 inches. Y'all. Okay. Just need to make sure these are super dry. Okay, so I'm gonna glue the top and the bottom first. Okay. All right. Let me put me some glue. Let me do it like this. Here, here, and make sure that it's flush. Okay, and then the top, turn that around so I can see this side. guys. I'm going to glue it there and there. Flush and flush. Okay. So let me show you what I got so far. Okay. So you can see. All right. So now I can put my other 6 and spread them out evenly. So I'm going to go ahead and put my other, like I just said, my other 6. And then see how far apart I'm going to spread them. Okay, so let's do... Looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to be too OCD about it, believe it or not. Looks good. Okay, so I'm going to glue those. Hey friends, hey, are y'all sprinkling? Hello Maria. Hello friends. If you're new, comment #newbie and let me know where you're watching from, and welcome. Welcome. And y'all sprinkle. Y'all sprinkle. Help a girl out. Help a girl out. Now, it's called an angle square. I thought this was an angle. What is this? I thought this was an angle square. I don't know. Can you use the boards to space out, turn in, wait, what? Can you use the boards to space out, turn in its side? Let me see. Looks like it's almost the same. Let me see. Let me make sure. That might be. It's not going to come out even. Like, one part would be too wide, if that makes sense. Now, you don't have to put these sticks on the back if you don't want to. I wanted to do it just to make it a little bit sturdier. So if you decide just to do the front and not the back too, then before you glue these on, you need to paint them the color that you want painted. So this is going to be the back part of the frame, and then this would be the front part of the frame, and these would be the slats that will be colored. So this is your side right here, this is the back, and then this is the front. So now what I'm going to do is paint my 8 other slats that I have, and so I'm going to put this to the side, but this is the back. Okay, and you can make this as tall or as short as you want. Okay, you can make it as tall as short as you want. You could also box it in. You could box it in on the top and the bottom for even more support if you didn't want to do the back. So that's another option. So now I'm going to paint the slats. And I'll give you the names of the paints that I'll be using. Okay. So let me move all this out of the way and then get my paints. So 4 of these is going to be 4 different color greens, okay? 4 different color greens. And then the other 4, 2 of these will be the Waverly Plaster, and 2 of them will be the Waverly Sandstone. You like it boxed in? Yeah, there's so many different options for you to do on this. It's just ever how you want to do it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it like that. Well, maybe not, because maybe not. Maybe I will just do it like this. If I put a ledge on it. Let me look at this for a minute before I go any further. Do it like that. What would you look like? I think I'll be okay not doing the slats on the back. It's pretty sturdy. That's the only thing I was concerned with, was the sturdiness of it. So I think what I'll do is, because it's not gonna let's see. I just have to be careful not too... That's the only thing. It really does need to be painted. Your colors really do need to be painted. I could double it though. Could double it. Make it thicker. I could do that. But that's still... No. Let me just do it the way I was going to do it, because... Let me just do it the way I was going to do it. Okay, let me put that to the side. Because I don't want to mess anything up. Okay, let's do... Okay, the first green that I'm going to be using is going to be the Anita's acrylic artichoke heart. Artichoke heart is this color right here. Artichoke heart. Yes, 2 13.5 inches long and then 16 of the 8 inches. But like I said, if you don't want to do the slats on the front and the back, all you would need would be just the 8 would be all that you need. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my first instinct, because I don't want to mess anything up. Okay. Okay, so this is Anita's acrylic artichoke heart. Okay. Now this will not be, it'll be heavier in some spots and lighter in others. Because when I go to sand it, I do want it to be very distressed. So what I'm gonna do is, like, this is all I'm gonna do, like right here. You see how you can still see some of that brown coming through? But then I will put a second coat in some of these areas, but not on the ends or the sides, if that makes sense. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put that there and let it dry, and I am going to lightly do the sides. And see, this is why I didn't want to take a chance on painting the ones that was already glued on there, because I didn't want the color paint to get on the frame itself. And I am more or less doing like a dry brush on the sides. It's not a full coat or full coverage. put that to the side. Hang on, I got the runny nose. Okay, now I'm gonna do the Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss. Waverly chalk paint in the color Moss. Just try not to get too heavy on those ends. Okay, and let me get the sides. Y'all still with me? Y'all still hanging? I know. I get to concentrating, y'all, because if I lose concentration, sometimes I make boo-boos. Okay. Gotta get a little bit more put on it as well. Okay, so that's the moss. So I keep these in order. Okay, and then the next one is gonna be the Folk Art Matte Acrylic Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow. Susan, how are you? It's hot here in Southwest Arkansas. Girl, it's so hot here. Extremely hot. But it's just like that everywhere. Everywhere. You know, I was saying the other day, I just feel so sorry for anybody that has to work out in this mess. And how they're able to do it without having darn heat strokes. Y'all. It's just crazy. Hey, friends. Hello, friends. So, I think this is going to be another favorite of mine. I love them all. Okay, and then the last green is going to be the Country Chic Hollow Heel. And you'll have to trust me on this color right here because I know it's a lot darker than these three right here. But once I sand everything down and distress it, it's going to mute these colors. Your husband does landscaping. Oh my gosh. Girl. Girl, girl, girl. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there. Dee. Okay. Instead of messing up another brush, let me go ahead and put my other coat of this, and I can just use this brush for that darker green. Okay. All right, so put that to the side. And that was that one. So I'm going to scoop the rest of that back in the bottle. That way I'm not wasting, because I poured way too much out. Okay, and let me wipe this off. Hey Gail Wolf, what you making? It's gonna be farmhouse. But listen, you can turn this into something other than farmhouse. I mean, you can make it shabby chic. You can make it like Victorian. It all depends on the colors you choose and the paint colors, and the type of flowers that you use. If you're not into farmhouse, you can totally change this up. Okay, so this is the Country Chic. Wait, is that right? Yeah, Country Chic Hollow Heel, y'all, and I'm almost empty. Country Chic Hollow Heel. You love the colors. Well, I wanted to use the new blue, the new Waverly Midnight Sky. Is that what it is? But I couldn't get the color, like it kept looking, I was like lining my colors up, and it was just looking too nautical. It was looking way too nautical. And so I was just like, well, listen, green is the color of the year. Let's just go with some greens. So that's what I decided to do, was do some green tones. And this is going to be one of those crafts that are wall hangings that will look good in any room of the house, which I love, because you can move stuff around. If you don't like it in one area, you can always move it to another area. Okay. All right. Okay, let me put that over here. And then let's do the second coat. This was the Waverly Moss. That one right there. Thank you for throwing those hearts up. Just making sure I don't mix these colors up. Okay. Right, and then this one is the Folk Art matte acrylic mossy meadow. Mossy meadow. You love the colors. You looked up the new Waverly colors? Okay. And then a little bit more of that Country Chic Hollow Heel. Okay. All right. Done with the greens. All right, let me line these up just to make sure. Okay. All right. So those can dry. Let me show y'all. Let me dry them a little bit because, and like I said, I'm gonna sand these down. Okay, so now you can see the 3 different colors. And like I said, once I sand them down, they will mute the colors a little bit. So I'm gonna push those over to the side and cover these brushes up so they don't dry out. And then I'm going to do 2 with the Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster and 2 with the Waverly chalk paint in the new color Sandstone. So 2 of these. Let's do the Plaster. Okay. Okay, let me do the edges. and I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll go in a little bit heavier on it as well. Okay, one more of that one. It's gonna be so cute. It is. Y'all, it is. It really is. But like I said, this is one of those that you can definitely change it up. Use your colors that you love. Use the flowers that you love. Absolutely. Okay. Come back in with this one. Let me dry it a little bit. Hey, Lisa Blankenship. A little bit heavier in some spots. Okay, this one right here. Yeah, a lot of people said they didn't get notified. So what I was saying in the beginning is click those three dots in the upper right hand corner and make sure that Facebook didn't turn your notifications off. You want your notifications to say see first, and then you also want to be commenting and throwing up the emojis, because that shows Facebook that this is something you're interested in, and you'll have a better chance of Facebook showing it to you. So those should be helpful hints. You went, yeah, Darlene, was that Darlene? Oh, shoot. Was that Darlene? Well, dang, diggity, dang, dang. Yeah, Darlene said that she had to go back and change hers because it had changed. So, I don't know why Facebook does that. Mr. Randy said he didn't get a notification either. Okay, and now I'm going to do the last two with the Waverly, the new Waverly chalk paint in the color Sandstone. I like it. It's like a khaki color. It almost looks like that country chic. Is it soiree? Soiree? It almost looks like that color. do the sides. Y'all watch out for splinters too. You had the sandstone? Yeah, it's really pretty. I like it. This might be one of the ones that I definitely buy the bigger one of. Because this looks like a really good neutral. And you can see the difference in the plaster and then the sandstone. Hey friends. Edges. Okay, let me dry these and then go in a little bit heavier. You like it? Yes. Okay. All right, let me dry these. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Okay. Now, I do want to dry brush my frame also. Let me put those to the side. Let me see if I want to do the plaster or that sandstone. Hello, I'm working, so just saying hey. Hello. Yeah, Joyce, don't work too hard, girlfriend. Okay. I can throw you away. Okay. I am going to I'm thinking the sandstone. I don't want it like white. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with this. Miss Maria's here. Hello, Miss Marie. Hello, my friend. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, I'm gonna lightly distress the frame with the sandstone. Let me pour me some on a plate. I'm not doing it real heavy. Hello, Miss Marie. All the friends are praying for you. Let me do the sides. This is the back, so you're not really going to see it. Just the sides and the front. A little bit more. Okay. All right, let me dry this. Good night, Trisha. Good night, girlfriend. Don't get that on your shirt. All right, let me do a little bit on the inside. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a big bottle of this. I'm making a mess with that bottle. I'm doing a little bit heavier. done. Okay. Let me clean this bottle up because I got paint all over it. What did you use to cut your pieces? I used a not a scroll saw, not a jigsaw. Wait, no, not a bandsaw. Maybe it was a scroll saw. Okay, I can put that to the side and let that finish drying. And throw my wax paper on the floor. Okay, and now I'm gonna sand. Where's my, there, this will work. Hello, everybody. And you can make these as distressed as you want. I may have to turn that air on. I'm sweating. Okay, so see, I want these pretty distressed looking. the green. Two more. Thank you. Thank y'all for sprinkling. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of the Waverly Antique Wax. Just around the edges. one more. Did I sand you? I think I did. All right. Love it. Okay. All right. Now I can start gluing all this together. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do a green. Do that one down there. This one. All right, I'm gonna glue the top and the bottom on. Love this. Y'all love this? All right. Okay, let me space these out. Where they go. Oh, Chantel here. How many cute ones are there this year? Hey, Barbara from South Jersey. Hey, Chantel. How you doing, girlfriend? They must be keeping you busy. Y'all, she runs a tight ship at her store. She don't have none of that nonsense. She works her booty off. OMG. Love that. Love, love, love that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the picks that I got from the Walmart yesterday. This is the rosemary pick. This is a heather pick. They were $1.28, and they were with the fall flowers. So I don't think I need but maybe that right there. Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Okay, and then I think three. Sucker shot out. Hello, Kimberly from Kentucky. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm not so sure that I'm gonna use the green. I'm gonna tie these together. Let me make sure. I'm not feeling that one right there. I like that one better. And I could add a little bit of lavender just to give it just a little bit of color. Yeah, just a little bit of lavender, not a lot. Just to give it a little bit of color. Okay, I'll tie these together and then I can cut those off shorter. No, I ended up on the same side. Let's do that again. Love that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do just a simple bow. And I'm thinking that I may just do I may just do the burlap. Yes. This was from Hobby Lobby. I got it when it was 50% off. From Hobby Lobby. From the Hobby Lobby. Okay. So I'm just going to do just the awareness bow, and then I'm going to do, let me get him a little bit of string. I knocked my fan off. Hang on. Oh, come on. Okay. What the picks are. One is a rosemary pick from, well, all of the picks are from Walmart. One is a rosemary pick, and I'll show them to you. One is, the white one is called Heather pick. It's a Heather pick. And the other one is lavender pick. And they're all from Walmart. The rosemary and the heather is where the the new fall cheap flowers are. They're like $1.28. Okay. Okay, perfect. And then I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, my poor little fan. I'm sorry I keep knocking you off. I'm almost finished. Yeah, I'm gonna do this wider. This is from Hobby Lobby also. Thank you. That would be awesome in your kitchen. Oh, yes. Susan, you hot glued the flower. You hot glued the flowers. I missed that part. I have not hot glued the flowers yet. I only tied them all together. I haven't hot glued them yet. Not yet. Okay. All right. So I still have this string right here that I tied my bow with, and I'm going to tie that around my picks. And then I'll cut my tails here in just a minute. Okay. Love this. All right, and then let me see where I'm gonna put this. Probably about right there. All right, and then I'm gonna use this. Let me see if I can do this. Let's see what the easiest way to do this. I want to grab this. I don't know if I can or not. Oh, I think I can. Hang on. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. That way I can tie it as well as glue it. Okay. Just so it'd be a little bit more secure. All right, let me make sure I've got it centered. Okay, and then now I'm gonna glue it. I'm gonna glue it here. Let that dry. It's 105. Yeah. It is just so hot, y'all. It's so hot. Okay, let me see if I need to glue it anywhere else. Just for any added security. Chantel said they had the new, I know. I have been seeing pictures of them. Yeah, I have been seeing pictures of the new calendars. I sure have. I don't think I've seen all of them. As far as the pictures that people have been posting. I don't know how many new, is it 4 or 5 they have? Okay, so now let's look at this, because this is going to come a little bit past here. Let's look at that. And then I want to fray it a little bit. Just go across. I need to work with that bow a little bit more, but y'all, see, the bow needs a little bit of help. That's what I'll do. Do it like this. Make it a little poofy. Y'all love this? I love it. There we go. Oh, that's better. That's better. You love this. When is your auction? It'll be probably August. It'll be in August. Y'all, I love this so much. OMG. My goodness. Love. You could actually even just sit this on a shelf. You don't even have to hang it. You could sit this on a mantle or on a shelf or hang it. How perfect is that? Thank y'all. Love it. Y'all, I hope y'all were inspired. Listen, I know this is one of the longer ones because it was more, oh, somebody wanted to see the pics. It was more, detail work, but I mean, this is what you got. Okay, so this is the lavender pick from Walmart. This is the heather pick from Walmart, and the rosemary pick from Walmart. $1.28. $1.96. $1.96. Okay. Love this. Put my brushes in the water before I forget. And I'll have a mess. Good night, friends. Susan, have you seen the 25-cent summer stems at Walmart? I have not. Thank you. Okay, I did 200. And we're getting close. We're getting close. What kind of hanger will you use? Well, you could either put a rope hanger on the back, or you could just use this space right here to hang it on a nail. So you could do a rope or just hang it right here on a nail. Yes, you're gonna have to definitely make one of these. Definitely, definitely. Definitely. Uh-oh, Mr. Brush. Okay. Let me do my thumbnail. Let me do my thumbnail. Oops, let me move that before I spill it. Yes, another project for you to make. Yes. You love the, I love the paint colors. I love the paint colors. Okay, friends, I'm going to hop off, and thank you. Thank you. Okay, friends, I'll let you know if I'm going live tomorrow night or Wednesday night, but I will let y'all know. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope you were inspired. And I can't wait to see what y'all come up with as far as anything that I've been making, even Christmas stuff that y'all are crafting. I can't wait to see what y'all are making. Y'all have a wonderful night. Love y'all. Night, night.